there is chaos in APC over the witness that represented that was presented in at the tribunal. This man called Bamidele, I think he's one of the officers in the APC or in the Senate. You know, you can recall that the first day that APC was to uh, present witnesses, maybe from the INEC or from the APC camp or APC lawyers representing Tinubu at the tribunal, the first three people did not come back till today. Though they gave excuses of domestic issues, which Nigerians were asking that how can domestic issues affect the three of the witnesses at the same time? Why? But all of a sudden, before you could see Jack Robinson, we just saw that they brought Senator Okpeyemi Bamidele, who came to testify in court. And at the end of the day, the man compounded and complicated issue for Tinubu, and that is the problem that is going on. And they are all regretting that. Why should the man go there and agree to the fact that Tinubu forfeited 460,000 in the US over drug issue? And that has really been established, which he attested to. And they asked him another question about 25%, and he attested to the fact that 25% is necessary, which he really contradicted himself. And everybody was hailing the lawyer of the Labour Party who asked him that 25% question, which again he didn't do well. At the end of the day, they just want to scatter the whole thing. And Keyamo said, oh, it does not matter, that there's no need for them to even present any witness. But at the end of the day, they couldn't have anybody to present. They talked about a 30-something or 20-something witnesses they are going to be presenting a day before. But unfortunately, they couldn't even produce anyone. And they turned around and said, oh, the case in court is useless. That was the exact word Keyamo used, that it's useless. And the same thing Keyamo is doing now, because people are complaining about the 8,000 naira to be given to each household for 12 million household for 6 months. And he's saying that the obedience will learn in a hard way. How? In a hard way. And some of them are saying, this guy, you are just talking rubbish. What is happening? That's the reality, because you gave the oppositions to talk about this. And this whole thing is not even all about oppositions, because they are not the ones suffering. Both those who voted for them, who are still defending them, everyone is complaining, and somebody will come out and try to downplay the whole thing, all in the name of I'm trying to support, I'm trying to make sure that the opposition will not have a voice. It's not going to happen. So there is that rancor among them, that why did this man go there and say what he said concerning Tinubu, that he forfeited the so-called $460,000. The question is that because it was an impromptu thing, and that is why they are going back and forth. Do you know the rave of the moment now? The same Olanipekun who is standing as APC, as a Tinubu's lawyer, saying that Tinubu got 25% in FCT. Like, seriously, in broad daylight. How? The same people who have been saying that 25% is not necessary in FCT. You don't need to have 25% or win in FCT before you can be declared winner. All of a sudden they are trying. We have been hearing that. We thought maybe na ESC, but now it's being confirmed. He's saying he got 25%. Same people now are lamenting, and that's why you are hearing that there could be a possible rerun. There could be a possible rerun and all of that. The question is that if in a sane environment, of course, we already know that Nigeria is a peculiar country. Even as people suffer rich for Buhari, what did they do? You know, one thing, I believe that those who are supposed to know better, who really bear the brunt of all this hardship, they always look at other people as the problem of what they are going through, not the people who have even put them in this problem. When you see all those going after, be running after Buhari, let them say Buhari is going to run an election, they will still come out and vote for him. So even if there's going to be a rerun, you begin to ask yourself that even with this Tinubu's first outing in these first 2 months, of course, he should be able to knock him off. In the recent, APC is not supposed to get even 1% of votes after Buhari, but like I've always said, some people tell you, oh, they rigged it. Yeah, we agree to that. But you cannot build something on nothing. before you can build something, something must be on it as a base. So people also, in one way or the other, they still encourage them so that these people use some things on ground to elevate their rigging. So how they are going to do it is what they are all confused about. That why did this man go there to say all this? But because they didn't have, I'm sure they never even planned, they didn't have the plan that this they will be, they didn't see anybody to go there to testify. And don't forget, there is an incident that occurred again, that a man, a redeemed pastor, could not even swear with the Bible, and he didn't want to be identified as a pastor. What does that tell you? These are the things, and now they are regretting it. Maybe they just hijacked that one. Okay, just go and say something. He went there and he began to misyan, and now they are regretting it. What kind of a thing is this? It's so unfortunate. So guys, let's hear your opinion and have your take on this. Thank you.